Welcome to Round Roanoke, your one stop for finding out what's happening in the Roanoke Valley. I'm your host, Kiana Price Wade. The Henry Street Festival is just around the corner. For more than 2 decades, the festival has been celebrating the region's rich African Americans' history through music, food, and art. Charles Price is chairman of the board for the Harrison Museum and my dad. He's joined by Joyce Bolden, vice president of the Harrison Museum Board, and Verini Shears, Stellar One Financial Center manager. They join us now to tell us more about the festival and update us on the benefactor of the festival, the Harrison Museum of African American History. Thank you so much for coming in, all three of you. So we have a little clarification to clear up. At one point in time, you guys thought that you're going to have to move locations in terms of where the festival was going to be, but let our viewers know when and where is this year's festival.
Well, I'll go ahead and take that and let Joyce take that. But we will be back at Elmwood. Originally, we had considered being at Reserve, but due to the change in construction that the city has announced recently, we've been able to work with them to get back down to Elmwood, which will be great for us and be able to use the spaces we're familiar with.
Sure. And this year's festival takes place when? September
15th.
Okay.
That's a Saturday.
All right.
Saturday, we hope Mother Nature works.
Don't even say it. We're not even going to say the R word. So just so that everyone knows, it is at Elmwood Park, where it's been for the last few years, since Elmwood Park is not going to be under construction at that time, September 15th with beautiful weather. So looking forward to that. It's over 20 years old, the Henry Street Festival. Joyce, how did it get started?
It's my understanding that a group of employees and board members attended a festival in Stanton, Virginia, and I guess they got carried away with what they saw there, and they said, "Why can't we do this in Roanoke?" And the next thing I know, they planned the first Henry Street, and at that time, Henry Street was longer than 1 block.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And then over time, when the rehabilitation or renovations took place with that area, they then moved it to Elmwood Park because it was a larger area to present the festival, because it was growing every year.
Sure.
And that's why we're there. And I know a lot of people always ask, why don't we do it on Henry Street? The location isn't conducive for the size of the festival, but the fact that we say it's the Henry Street Heritage Festival, we are trying to reenact the heritage of Henry Street, not really present it where it actually began.
And it certainly has grown. I mean, it's larger than what the actual Henry Street could handle. So for those that, I don't know how, have not been to the Henry Street Festival, what do folks can look forward to this year?
It's a full day of entertainment, information. This year's theme, by the way, is soulful expression. So we will be kicking off with gospel inspirations, and there will be a series of performances associated with that. We will have the culminating voting and finalization of the sweet potato pie bake-off. This is the 2nd year that we'll be doing that. Then we have the finale of the Roanoke Got Talent auditions and win-ins, and then we will have a midday series of local and regional performers, and we will end the day with a fantastic presentation of national recording artists as we partner again with The Vibe.
Which, of course, you can find out as we tease those artists on 100.1 and 97.7 FM, so you can find out who those artists are. Well, I know this year you have a fantastic sponsor, Stellar One, and I'm sure you guys are excited to partner with the museum, which, by the way, for those that don't know, that's what the festival benefits, the Harrison Museum. If you want to just quickly tell us the Stellar One's partnership or reason for joining.
Yes, I represent Stellar One Bank, and we are very honored to be the presenting sponsor for this year's festival. To my understanding, we are the first presenting sponsor, and we're just tickled to be a part of this amazing event that is 20 years plus strong. Stellar One is represented in the state of Virginia, and we are proud to serve the community in which we reside, and we hope that we will have a lasting relationship with the Harrison Museum and this wonderful festival.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. I know the museum appreciates it. Well, we only have a few seconds left. Mr. Price, if you would, remind our viewers when and where they can go for more information about this year's Henry Street.
Well, when is September 15th? Where is Elmwood Park? And you can go to Harrison Museum website, which is harrisonmuseum.com, and get information for vendors, information if you want to still be a sponsor, information if you want to participate with the Sweet Potato Pie or the Roanoke's Got Talent.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Best of luck for this year's festival.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you can find out more about the Henry Street Festival on the Cox Community Calendar coming up during the break. I'm Kiana Price Wade, and this is Round Roanoke on Cox 9.